Hello, happy Monday, everybody. Shayna here with Compass, and I am going to apologize for not being here last week. It was a super busy week. I should have no excuses, but super busy Monday, super busy week, and by Tuesday, it just got it totally away from me. But I am here today, and as usual, I'm going to start with like a headline from the weekend. This one comes from Market Watch, and it says, "Dramatic increases. Foreclosure filings are up more than 150%. Wow, that's huge. So, it's just a sample because it's not all foreclosures are on the market. So this is just kind of a game that I'm playing a little bit of a sample. If I go and I do a search of all the foreclosures in Sarasota and Manatee County or the bank-owned properties that are listed, there are 7. And if that number is up 150%, it means we were at 4.5. So be careful of your headlines because it says it's a dramatic increase, but the number of total foreclosures is still far lower than where we were in 2019. We were artificially deflated, I guess, in foreclosures. Similar to the rest of the things that were going on due to some bailout or pandemic type modifications that were being made for people's payment plans. But anyways, so be careful of those headlines because they tell a story like, oh my God, we're huge increase in foreclosures. And it's like in our area, it's like 3. So just be careful. All right, enough of that. Gonna go to the statistics like we normally do, and was gonna show you some of what's going on here in the area compared to 2 weeks ago. So this would be the numbers compared to 2 weeks ago. But so last week's numbers were at new listings were at 639. And our new listings now are 614, so still up there in the numbers, but just a little bit lower than where we were 2 weeks ago. The price decreases 2 weeks ago were 523 of them in a 7-day period. In the most recent 7-day period, we've had 592. So you can see that number up here. So that's 592 there. So that's how many price decreases we've seen in the last 7 days. I usually go over the number of solds. We've sold in the last 7 days here 540 properties. And if I go back 2 weeks ago, we were at 417. So we've actually closed this gap a little bit, but that's typical for the end of the month. So a lot of closings happen. A lot of people like to schedule them for like the last day of the month or things like that when they write their contracts, just because it's one of those days we tend to do things on. So it's understandable that we would see a higher number in solds coming out of the end of the month weekend. With the rest of the things that are going on here, pendings are, there have been 491 properties that have gone pending in the last 7 days, and 2 weeks ago that number was at 526. So we actually had less people get under contract, basically, in the most recent 7-day period. And then our withdrawals and canceled. Canceled is interesting. There have been 74 canceled contracts. That number is going up a little bit. 2 weeks ago we were at 40, so we're getting more people canceling contracts. They must not be getting the results they want, or there's a variety of reasons why they're canceling. Maybe they're not happy with how much service they're being provided. Time to step up our game as realtors. So if we're not doing our job, they're not going to be happy. So I've got to probably record this again. No, I'm just kidding. So I will say see you next week. And by then I'll have some other activity going on in my world. So you'll see that happening. Watch my social media for some announcements coming up. And hope to see you all soon. If you all need anything, you know where to find me. And if you want to see any properties or talk about selling, just hit me up and text me, message me, and I'm happy to talk to you. Hope you guys are having a happy Monday and a good week.